Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Shanghai Major Qualifiers. This is the BTS take of it. Here back on the couch with, of course, Merlini Aosin and Mr. K-Pop Tosis over there. We are in the midst of a heated series. It's Power of Friendship taking on NoT today in the America Qualifier. We're hopping into game number 2. The draft has begun, and it's a one-game advantage right now for Power of Friendship, who did look like the much stronger team. I mean, if we had to make a TLDR of game number 1, what would you say it would be?
Void wasn't useful enough.
Do you feel the same sentiment, or
I
was
mean,
it?
Support Sky wasn't that useful. Right, that was support co-op. I think it just.
I think it could have been.
all
I think it
around.
could have been manageable if they made better use of Chrono.
Yeah.
That's how I feel about it.
It was really hard though. I think that
It was
Power
really hard.
Friendship's position was really good. I just think overall just slightly lackluster play from those three positions.
Yeah, that's true.
Power Friendship played really well. Like you said, their positioning was really good. Ush looked really good on support. Like they tried to, like every single chrono they tried to kill Snaking and they just never could. Like they just never could get enough damage just based on Snaking always got caught in like good positions in the chrono where the rest of his team couldn't deal damage. So just yeah, Power Friendship played really well.
We'll see if they can do it again in game number 2, or if not today, we'll be able to stake their claim and get themselves back into the winning. Let's see what the draft looks like here. Power Friendship are going to be opening up with a Spirit Breaker Bane combo, while NoT today lead in with an early Dazzle Grab, snag up the Undying. This comes after they ban out Pesky Enchantress, rid of the Gyrocopter this time, and Power Friendship get rid of the Wisp, and of course the Invoker.
I want to see the offlane Enchantress. I want it to get through.
Do you actually like watching that?
I do. I think it's fun. I like it because it's different. It's not like if offlane Enchantress became the new hotness, I'd probably hate it.
I think it already is, though. That's the thing.
I think
Well, I
it's,
haven't gotten to see it enough.
there's a
but,
funny
like,
corpus about seeing a pretty little deer lady just beat your ass, like chasing you down with javelins. You're like,
Yeah.
get away from me!
It's really annoying
Cute
to
little
play
deer
against.
lady?
It's not really the new hotness like across all like regions.
That's true.
Though.
It is an
It hasn't
NA.
really caught on.
It is an NA.
Yeah, it definitely is an NA.
And it's
But
one of those
haven't
things
got
I
to
think
watch a
will
lot of NA to
catch
catch.
some of those like EU Eastern teams off guard.
Right.
You know, if they go into these international events and have not done proper research, they could be on the back end of a little cute deer lady chasing them down and beating them.
It's the most annoying thing to play against. It is so annoying.
I want to see more Earth Spirit, but these teams don't like Earth Spirit at all. Tusk could be a fallback here as it's still out in the pool and available. They banned the Alchemist, though. That's a bit peculiar.
It might be okay for not today, Earth Spirit.
Yeah, maybe they'll put.
Power of Friendship, not so much. I don't think Earth Spirit's that great against these two heroes.
Yeah, nice for not today. Kickstone quickly cancels out Spear Breaker action. You can catch out a Fiend Script Bane from far away. I agree with that. And they ban out the Dark Seer here. Alright, so not looking to have to deal with the hefty team fight that Power of Friendship did bring forward in the last game. And I'm curious to see if this is going to be Ush's take on Bane, or if they give Ush something more aggressive, and this could be a 4-position Spirit Breaker, let's say. I'm just excited to see him play more support.
I think they'll give him something much more aggressive.
Yeah, Spirit Breaker makes sense for him, I think.
Mm-hmm.
For Ush,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I don't know. It's probably whatever he's more
seems like a
comfortable on.
Mario
honestly.
hero.
It does seem like a Mario hero too. I don't know. It could go either way. It's probably just whatever Ush is more comfortable in, especially since he's making this transition to support. Like, it's possible he doesn't have like that many games with Bane. He just feels more comfortable on a Spirit
Bane
Breaker.
is super easy to play.
You're right. It is super easy.
You think so?
It's like a support, carry not being able to play gyro. I think it's like very similar to that. If you can't play Bane as a
If
support,
you've
you
played
should not
if
be
you've
playing
played
support.
Dota long enough to be at this level, you
Yeah.
could probably play Bane decently.
I feel like it depends on the game.
Really?
Some games it's pretty easy to play Bane. Some games your positioning has to be perfect, and it gets.
I mean, I
kinda
think
difficult.
like positioning though is just a thing for all support heroes, right? That's not Bane specific.
I think it's more so just because of the way grip works
Yeah.
and how Nightmare works too. I mean, you kind of have to.
I think you can still be a good Bane though without sick grips.
Yeah, I mean, let's just say you take away the grips, you still have to kind of anticipate and understand how Nightmare works for defensive uses and offensive uses.
He's not
10
that hard.
seconds remaining.
It's
He's like difficulty scale of support. He's like 2 out of 10.
5
Alright.
seconds
We're going to have a
remaining.
Bane 1v1 support off.
I have 2K hands. I'll be honest. That's why I find it difficult.
Reserve
2K hands?
Yeah,
I have a 2k brain.
I have AK mind, 2K hands.
I have 9k feet, though, so I'm okay with that.
Nice.
Third pick here for Not Today as they wait in the dark a bit. Have heavy defensive support in their Dazzle. Good team fight setup in their Undying. We'll see where they go from here. It's still too early in this meta, in this patch, to see like what kind of trends and styles these teams want to be really going for here.
Death Prophet is top tier apparently.
Yeah.
It's every game so far.
So
she's
now
really
without the benefit of getting like an Invoker or anything else, like what is your answer to help against this Death Prophet? And they also banned out the Viper as well. In the meantime, though, Not Today will enhance their already increasing armor synergy now between the Dazzle and now this Slardar grab. So now they have their initiation, their lockdown, the crush, amp damage.
Are we gonna see a Shadow Fiend?
I was thinking about that too. I think I like Carry Venge more.
Are we gonna see both?
Both? Why not? Sure.
Go
Death
the-
Prophet
you
would
might as well go all
Shadow.
the way. Yeah, it'll destroy Death
10
Prophet.
seconds
Armor
remaining.
is a huge Death Prophet issue.
Yeah.
It's true.
We used to see back at, you know, when Death Prophet was too hot to trot TI4 times. I remember PPD specifically saying that they used to be a lot of Sven play against the Death Prophet, having the bonus of the armor and then just the insta burst to be able to take her out before she's an actual problem. I wonder if we'll see a return of more Sven play because of Death Prophet coming back in action again. Fourth pick now, though, for Power of Friendship. To see. They still need to get what I imagine being their off-lane grab and along with their snaking pickup. You can see
Incoming
nothing
Sven.
new. Incoming Sven.
Yeah.
I think Sven's good. He's like one patch away from being crazy good.
I think he's perfectly fine right now.
Yeah,
has
but I
a-
still think like Sven is just like always underpicked even when he's good. I think.
Ooh, that's nasty.
Radiant
Oof.
team
I kind of like this. This works.
You always like Avada.
Yeah, I mean, Abaddon owns.
That's
He is really good with Sword.
It's just one of those heroes that like when you play and you have an Abaddon on your team, you just always kind of always.
You
have
feel
him with it.
invincible.
Yeah.
Is that an off-lane / Logan Abaddon?
Yeah, it should be a core Abaddon or farming.
Or maybe they do like some sort of
SB
dual
Avalon
shenanigans.
offlane?
Yeah.
Oh, that sounds miserable to play against.
Shield Spearbreaker
10
run in. Go
seconds
fun. Have
remaining.
fun. Man, that does sound pretty filthy.
5 seconds remaining.
Not today, unless... Yeah, I don't know what they're... And they have already seen the full commitment of supports from Not Today's side, so it's not like a AA or something could creep in and be a problem for the Abaddon. And you said before AoE burst is, or just heavy AoE in the early game could be a big problem, but you don't have too much of that.
Dire
Fourth
team
grab,
back.
they're going to go for the Dragon Knight here. Something that Power Friendship pulled out in game number 1. And Not Today are going to try their hand at it here. But what's it really add to their team play right now? Normally, DK we know to be like more on the objective side of things, and the rest of their team
10
doesn't
seconds
really seem to
remaining.
flow along with that.
I
Doesn't
mean-
seem like the biggest push team.
It might be that they just
5
want to get a
seconds
hero
remaining.
that's resistant to some dual mid shenanigans
It's-
from
it's
Bane,
not
so
bad.
they just don't want to have the Dazzle or a dying mid to babysit their mid.
Radiant
Because their
team
lanes are going to be
back.
hard enough as is. I don't think they can afford to have the Dazzle mid.
Dire team pick.
And I was going to say before when we were talking about Sven, another man-like hero that we've been seeing from a lot of the American games too is the Ursa. And they banned it out here.
Yeah, it's a good. It's a
Ursa
class
is
man.
really good right now because of his ult change. It's really good against
Oh,
like a lot
yeah.
of the popular carries that are being played right now, like Juggernaut and stuff like that. Because you can just hold your enrage for when he Omni slashes, you just take no damage.
10
I figured he'd be a bit
seconds
more
remaining.
popular also with someone like Oracle now coming into Captain's mode.
5 seconds
I've always enjoyed the
remaining.
Oracle Ursa combo. But we'll see here what Power Friendship want to do though for their
5 seconds
His Majesty the King.
Oh!
Nicely
they
done
did
there,
touch
sir. It is going to be
Nice.
the Sven. I wonder if they did have intentions to go for the Ursa and Sven was their second plan, or if they were just going to go with this through and through. But
It's on the Death Prophet's team though, not against the Death Prophet.
yeah, this is a mighty Sven.
I think it's
here.
good. The Warcry on Death Prophet with passive is good. Like
I mean, it's
it's
good.
a
yeah.
fast. This is a really fast team. You're gonna get the Curse of Avernus on a target. You've got the Sven Warcry. You got Spear Breaker popping his ability. Like they're gonna be
10
speedy.
seconds remaining.
Death Prophet Yules.
Yeah. Just Death Prophet
5
has it
seconds
by
remaining.
Drum. Actually, Drum
Phase
might
boots
almost
are bad.
be too much
These
at
guys
this
will,
point.
yeah, they're
They're
sprinters.
real fast.
Reserve
Not if you time dilate them.
Oh, quick! Last pick, Faceless Void. Here we go.
No, please. No.
They need
please.
their
They need a
safe lane
safe lane,
farmer
yeah.
here, so
They need some magic damage.
magic damage. Magic
10
safe lane
seconds
farmer
remaining.
who can help against the Sven, kite him about a bit, deal
That's just
with
magic
heavy
damage.
physical damage.
Carry Lush.
Anti-mage.
The answer we were looking for was anti-mage.
Oh.
I don't know how I feel about this pick.
Very risky.
It's
It
very
seems like a
risky.
pick like, I don't want to deal with any of that crap. I'm just going to go farm.
You can't deal with Sven in the late game, and Spirit Breaker will own you in the mid game.
Yeah, if they try to fight 4v5,
Bane will own you in the
if they're
mid-game
trying to
too.
fight
Bane will own you.
4v5 with that group and
Yeah,
let
that's proper
anti-mage
own
farm
you.
somewhere else, they're just going to lose to Power Friendships lineup.
This feels like a reaching grab right now from Not Today. Just kind of like, hopefully this will be the ticket. We have a little bit of everything here. Makes me feel more like the Dragon Knight's purpose is indeed to just survive.
He's not going to get any help mid.
I don't know how I feel about this.
I do. Dislike.
I
Dislike?
feel like this could be a quick game, but I don't want to judge the book by its cover quite yet.
It just seemed like they had a strategy, and then it's like, okay, or never mind, we're just gonna AM at the
Whoops.
end.
Yeah,
It doesn't.
That's true.
It's just.
Yeah.
It's a
Whoa.
motley crew.
What's happening?
Prepare for battle.
All right, so as the game gets underway, it's game number 2 of this 2-game series. Nate versus Power Friendship. Round 2, fight! As already early rotations from both sides, it looks like Undying is going to get a nice deep ward onto the pole camp for the Dire side. And down here, they get the early Radiant Ward near the lane. Bane has a ward. He wants to get in there and put it down, but doesn't want to get spotted doing so. Not happening, buddy.
I feel like it's kind of a waste to TP up to block a camp. Because at the end of the day, they'll realize that you just place the ward to block a camp.
Does that block?
Yeah.
I thought it's.
Like if you're laning a rune or you're laning a ward, like that's fine. It's not going to give any info away. You'll probably get away
30
with it.
seconds to battle.
Like full duration and see what you need to see. Okay. Alright. I like this. Asserting your
Asserting
dominance.
dominance.
I mean, this is a South American thing to do now.
He made sure he picked all items that actually have
Just
graphics
fumble
when they
everything
drop on
around
the
a
ground,
bit.
too.
Put it down.
I like it.
Quiet and stout.
It's very apparent after we saw their last series with Shazam going against Ike's Mike's team that
The
I guess
battle
only
begins.
South American teams like to have a lot of fun now.
I would just love to see him get charged and then just all his items stolen.
That would be the greatest thing.
That would definitely be highlight worthy.
Yeah.
I would never let them live that down.
Oh, they're putting the anti-mage top. And they're putting the Sven bottom. Okay.
Wow.
Looks like both
Power
sides
Friendship
are.
figuring it out.
Yeah.
That's not a fun anti-mage lane.
Yep.
Bad in Spirit Breaker.
With Dazzle, I think it's okay.
It's okay, yeah. It's not fun, but it's...
He has a lot of regen.
I don't know, man. This
Oh, they
they're gonna
dewarded
run
it.
at him. I think they're gonna run at him right away here. Well, how about bottom lane here? They're gonna be able to do the return. Oh, suddenly Bad's weak, and then Us shows himself.
Did he get heal bombed? I think I got heal
Yep.
bombed.
He must have.
That's the only
Went
way.
away.
A
We
lot
came
of
back, and he
damage.
was dead. Nearly. Wow.
Alright, this one might go better off than what I thought.
And
This
obviously
is actually
now-
a super rough lane for Power Friendship too.
Yeah.
Slide around dying is pretty difficult to do.
Yeah.
They have Bane.
Yeah.
Yeah. When in doubt, just sleep one.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
No, we missed it.
Oh. Well, mid lane, that should not happen, and it did. That's Prophet. Committed dive in, gets a kill on the Dragon Knight.
As you said, Steven, the Link versus melee heroes.
Yeah,
Good shit.
it all.
Pretty good spell.
Taunt him.
Does anyone have? Do any of them have taunts?
I don't think Death Prophet
Oh,
does.
I want
You know what I
Probably
did?
items.
DK.
You know what I did that's fun, and if you want to taunt on any hero, is you bind to a key the say /laugh, and it makes your character laugh. You
Right.
know, but you don't type anything, and
Okay.
both teams hear it. So if you laugh near the other team, they'll hear your character laughing. So I'll kill someone and hit the button, and I start laughing. So if
Bring
you
us-
want to taunt on all heroes, you can make your character giggle by typing /laugh, and it won't type anything. So
Bringing us back to the days of the WoW macros.
yeah, right. I was like, I saw that, and I was like, why not just bind it?
Do you know what
Okay.
the best taunt in the game is right now?
Tidehunter backstroke.
Yes.
That's my favorite for
for
sure.
sure.
I,
The Pudge.
Some of them are.
The Pudge one's good too.
I think I got kind of tired of the Pudge one, but the Tidehunter one is It's really good.
It's just because it's so smooth. Like
Yeah.
you can just keep doing it. Like, you
It's,
can just do it, and it doesn't
and
really
you can
change
keep,
anything.
you can walk up and this is really good for power friendship.
Yeah, they just wreck the Undying. Now with a sleep.
Ush doing work once again.
Man.
Kid likes to fight, man. He's not going to be a sit-back, passive, like real defensive
He's
support.
playing like
gonna
fear support.
he's gonna like look in there to get stuff done.
That was actually bad for MJW. Now he's got a manga.
Power Friendship off to a good start. They get the kill mid, now bottom, and all that's next is let's take down this Andy Mage. We'll have domination across the board here.
This is a good idea from Power Friendship. Spirit Breaker wasn't doing anything top, so you might as well try lane the bottom and help your Sven win the lane. Because he's kind of struggling on farming. I think he should gank mid right now, though. It's really easy to get a kill for a Death Prophet.
Yeah, but now this lane is going pretty good for him. I mean, they were able to muscle back MJW here
Oh yeah.
and get the
there it
pull
is.
off mid lane, though. Ooh, a follow-up charge from Ush could lead to a mid lane takedown, and it will! With the help of that Crypt Swarm, it is going to be a grab for way 2, and Power Friendship move their advantage up to 3-0.
Charge.
Yuck, right before the 4-minute rune too. That's a really bad time to die. That's DK.
You can just take both runes and let the Spirit Breaker get some level.
Let's see if he does that, actually. I could see a Death Prophet going to the bomb, but nope, Bane's already there. We'll scout it out, and Death Prophet will head that way. So, yeah, indeed. Double runes for the Death Prophet here.
Efficiency. He can even bottle him. Oh no. Never mind, he's missing too much mana.
Does he want to use
Prophet,
Ghost
considering
for
going
this? Yep.
Okay. Charge on in. Death Prophet wants to get her hands dirty, too. Will they get it done here? Not today. They see this is coming, but they're not going to rotate anyone in, and it looks like Power Friendship are going to decide to pull the plug on that one and head back. All right. Top of your CS, though, does belong to this AM. Still 33 and 12. So
Wow.
since
This
he's
DK died twice and he's actually still same.
23,
CS.
yeah.
Yeah, that's really good.
Uh-oh. Man fight here. Dazzle's there. I don't think you want to stay too long there, Mr. Abad, so he'll retreat out. Oh, okay. Ush moving in right now, and they will get the grab. They're going to be taking down Goody, and DDX is going to have to walk away after a crush here.
That's
Power
sadder.
Friendship just again finding
That's
another
sad, it
kill
almost
here.
got the last hit. It tried real hard to kill still.
They're feisty, man.
So it looks like AM's getting pretty good farm. I like this.
You do?
That he's getting farm for not today, because I think that was a really weak part of their lineup. And
Yeah.
with him getting farm, it actually puts a decent amount of pressure on Power Friendship. Like, what do they want to do? Do they want to pressure a lot with Exorcism and, like, kind of halt Sven's farm a little bit? Do they want to play farm and not use Death Prophet's ultimate? Like, I think it puts them in a worse position than they want to be in.
If Power Friendship just groups up though and starts fighting like pretty early, like is there anything not can do about it? Because they're gonna want to keep the anti-mage farming.
Yeah, but they want the Sven to be farmed too. Like,
That's true.
I think the anti-mage will farm way faster than the Sven, although
for sure.
Sven like, does better with equal items. But like at some point, if they commit too hard to fighting, then Sven won't have enough farm. Unless they take down so many towers.
And kills, yeah.
So I think it's a lot is on Spirit Breaker. If he can keep these like kills and eventually transition one to a tower kill, then I think they're not really feeling anything.
Oh, they're trying to
What a
commit
wrap.
now. A behind the back play here from Goody. Ush was nearby, and he's walking in now. There's going to be the charge out. Rotation coming in. They still can't get the kill on the Death Prophet. Death Prophet holding on with the help of the Siphon here. Is going to be able to make it away to safety, but Ush might not be so lucky. Going to be slowed down now as the Dragon Form will be coming out, and they will be able to finish him off with the Breathe Fire here. So finally, not today, able to get themselves on the board now and hoping to kind of get some poking damage here on this Tier 1 tower.
Kind of surprised DP didn't die there.
Me too.
Thought he
She
was
only got
done.
what, one link out, I think.
Yeah.
MJW did a really good job of killing all the zombies chasing her.
Do you
One
have
more zombie hit
to?
would have been enough.
Do you have to turn to cast Siphon Filter or Siphon?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
Sure, yeah.
What level is Ush? 5?
Wish we could check. No.
Unfortunately,
I'm pretty sure you just
the
turned 5.
fate of that is not in our hands. Rotation to the bottom here by the Bane.
This is a good idea. They need to let... I think Sven should buy Mask of Death and jungle for a bit and let the Spirit Breaker get 6.
Yeah, I think that's good. MJW is falling pretty far behind too.
They did a full rotation from both fronts here. It looks like they just sent the AM to the bottom lane now. Put him back up against this Abaddon again. Death Prophet's nearby as Slaughter wanted to commit in. They almost should just let him get the stun off just so they could turn it back around.
Spirit Breaker's charging something. It doesn't matter. He's going to cancel. Oh, this is good. They're giving him mid. He definitely needs to get a 6.
Yeah. Well, they want to go on him though. The range of that stun will connect. Follow up Tombstone and a crush. He's down.
He was so close to 6.
You're gonna have to wait that much longer though, little Ush.
Yeah, I guess in that case, popped Exorcism Spirit's bottom for the tower and then went. Smart move. Not appearing a lot more like fresh with their rotations and decisions and just general like calling this game compared to last game.
They're definitely getting more done.
Yeah, their lane decisions were much better than last game, and they've been smart about going mid. They've been diving when they should and not when they shouldn't compared to last game when they just made like several unfortunate decisions in a row.
Like they are still getting killed a fair amount in their lanes, but I'm not worried for them like I was in game number 1.
Right.
So it seems like they've been able to find at least a good amount of recovery farm or just get back to business.
Just getting smacked around bottom.
It's time to team up here, not today. Looks like they want to head through the bottom half.
I think DK needs to buy Blink.
This is a Blink DK kind of a game?
Yeah. I mean, he and Starter are the only ones who can make space for their anti-mage. So the only way you're going to get that done is either Shadow Blade or Blink.
Yeah. Maybe if there was a good reason to get something like a Silver Edge this game, I could see him going down the Shadow Blade path, but...
I mean,
Blink?
Shadow Blade on his own is still pretty good. So
That's not bad.
well, we'll see what he buys. It's going to be one or the other, so...
The quest for 6.
It continues here as Ush will be able to pull the lane back a bit. He's just still trying to work for it here. Well, the mighty Snake King, still with Morbid Mask in hand, trying to go for what looks like possibly the Helm. He's happy to get the farm in the lane.
What's the build for Sven now? What do you build on Sven?
Dominator, Sanjanyasha, BKB, Blink, Daedalus, something like that. It depends.
I think S1 makes a lot of sense.
Silent likes to make armlets still, which I kind of like, because I mean playing with an armlet is always
I
fun.
feel like this isn't the worst game for Armlet either. There's not like...
No, there's a lot.
Yeah, you're right. There's a lot of bursts.
There's a lot of stuff. You could randomly get cleaved. There's ghosts flying around everywhere. Random aphotic shields all over the place.
Zombies.
Oh wait, wrong side. You're right.
Zombies are really about it that I'm seeing of like issues. I mean, you can still get cleaved by like the Battle Fury Anti-Mage, but it's not nearly as big of a cleave.
All right, Exorcism out here. They're looking to search through this tier 1 as a charge is out. Ush finds work towards the mid lane here while they do that. Goody standing guard, but unless he's trying to sneak in for a quick deny, I don't think that's going to be happening there. And they'll just get what they want and walk away. Do we feel this game is even at all, or is Power Friendship just more kind of in control and dictating the pace of it? I mean, it seems like they're easily able to get towers like that without much fret. Not today have an AM kind of alliance, so they know they have to keep farming, and I guess they just have to wait for the other 4 to get that extra item before they're going to be ready to, you know, take a fight.
I don't think it's even, but Not Today's a lot happier at 12 minutes this game than they were at 12 minutes of the last game.
Yeah, that's for sure.
They're a lot more in the game. Well, I don't think they're that far behind.
Well, not today needs to wait for like items to actually do stuff.
No.
And DK just picked up his blink, so we might see we might see a smoke coming up soon.
Hello.
Well, you guys didn't see that Ben was actually deep in thought about
He was thinking
what
about the
the
next
what,
move.
what the
Yeah.
next move needs to be
Why
here.
the anti-mage was finishing up Vlad's before the Battle Fury?
Yeah. This isn't what CTY would do.
What is the main thought process behind that? Like he has
We talked about
perseverance and now
that
he
for
has
like
headdress.
10 minutes.
No, that's just for like early regen.
Oh, yeah.
He's gonna go Battle Fury. He's not gonna go.
Not gonna finish the Vlad's first.
Vlad's.
Isn't it better just go straight ring though and not finish the headdress?
I think so too. That's how I see it. But I mean, he was laning with someone, so I guess that's the reasoning.
Just get 2 mango.
Or he wanted to get rid of his branch slot immediately or something.
One mango?
One mango. Did he still have with one mango?
I think that's. If
Are
you
they?
need more
Oh, they're
regen, I'd
defending
rather
this.
commit to a
They're
mango.
defending this.
Oh, guys, a fight might actually happen here. Okay, here we go. Undying moves in, drops a tombstone.
Wait, blink. Nice.
Power Friendship trying to make it out, but they got the
Oh,
blink, they
Fox
got the
shield.
stun, and
Not
yeah,
nice.
the quick shield will deny it. Asleep, and we don't want to fight you. Power Friendship, just peace.
They didn't even get any zombies to spawn, so they didn't get the slow.
Yeah.
I think their name stands for Peace Out Fools, not Power Friendship. They just not looking to engage right now. Here comes, okay, now
Oh.
Ush is looking to take something.
Yeah,
And no.
Wait, Undying's not there.
And they already committed Tombstone, so
Yeah,
it's, you could tell that they want to fight.
They're gonna take the tower. That's all. They don't want to fight. They just want to take the tower.
Tell that-
Because they
yeah.
know not today's not even gonna bother fighting.
Well, today is knowing that they are about to lose their dragon form, Tombstone already not being there, we're best suited elsewhere.
I think they use exorcism for Roshan now.
Yeah. I was just gonna say it looks like a beeline back to the pit. Without access to that tower to rotate to, and not today having to force these lanes back first and foremost, they're not gonna really be able to offer a lot to stop them from getting that Aegis. So why not?
Yeah,
They're-
so
they're
this is
doing
the
it.
big issue for not like being able to stop Power Friendship from getting all these objectives with just the 4 members they have that can be running around and fighting. And they did a good job early, like winning a couple fights mid, taking that mid tower, but now since then it's they've lost to tier 2, about to lose Roche.
Well, I mean that's the problem with not today. Like, you have to make space for your anti-mage to farm.
Right.
And the only way you can do that is if you either have initiation from DK or initiation from Slardar. But nothing's gonna happen because you're just gonna get a photic shield and break disable and walk away.
Oh, mama, look at that stack.
It's a big one.
You can do it soon. 40 seconds, I think you can do it.
I'm surprised he's actually only level 9.
I think he was in lane with someone for a little long period of time.
Yeah,
I
they went
think-
bottom too. Sven was.
Yeah, it was a hot mess of a lane.
I think you buy Sanshare and drop your TP to farm this. Oh, you don't even need to do that. You can just get the Abaddon to help you. Oh, you bought a blink.
Or you
Okay.
buy a blink, because blink is the hot grab right now. Benjez gets to go to work on his big old stack here. This is right after he was able to get a hold of his Battle Fury now. Holds the reliable headdress and for his future Vlads, and is well underway to the first steps of being a big bad anti-mage.
Is he not informed on the CTY build? Where's his
guess not.
Hyperstone?
I don't know.
Oh wait, he needs to finish Yasha first, then he buys
Hyperstone and
Hyperstone.
yeah, and then you gotta get your relic.
Charged Midas TP.
That's efficiency, Ben.
Gotta get rich fast, man. I mean, they're not fighting anyways. Who cares?
Wow,
They're just farming because they.
Dude, he had 2,000 gold. Now he has Ogre Club, Blink, and 1,000 gold.
Stacking.
Stacking.
Nice.
Oh, that's not. Is that not his Ogre Club?
No, doesn't look like it.
I was like, that was.
Yeah, that seemed that seemed like a
I
little
was
too
like, he
much
just
gold.
took out a stack.
I think it's
Abyss? No, not.
I thought he was super rich.
well, I would just finish.
Yeah, get that ward. You won't pay for it.
Yeah.
Boom! How's it going? You doing our ward? Get the hell out of here. He's making him sweat for it a bit.
Oh, no, it's a zombie.
Uh-oh. They're not
Fast
going to
one.
get him.
I don't think zombies are supposed to be that fast.
Nah,
You shall not pass.
there's a Sven here, and then they get to farm the tombstone too.
Mm. Oh, mid lane is where the real fight's breaking out here. Death Prophet, mid exorcism here. Self-fuels, is able to retreat out from trouble with the assistance here of Mr. Mikey J. White as he makes his retreat up to the high ground.
That's
Oh,
fine.
looks like he'll make it out.
All right.
No other bloodshed.
Like, we're just not feeling up to it.
Not enough mana to mana void, otherwise he was dead.
Yeah.
Well, at least they attempted something.
Is this a SNY? It's SNY, right?
Yeah, I think so. He could go. Well, I mean, he could go Silver Edge, but I don't think he'd buy the Sange first.
You don't want to get a halberd, deal with this Sven?
Don't think so.
I don't think so. I think you have to aim much later.
Yeah.
Because you're not even fighting right now, so who cares? You don't need a halberd.
Why not Midas's?
Evasion's not that great a value this early either.
I think if I saw my enemy team pop up with 5 minuses at this point of the game, I would go death ball them. Enemy team just invested 10,000 gold into 5 minuses. maybe you just buy a Midas, use it, and hide it.
You just dig a hole in the jungle. You dig it up to use it. Period. Again.
That'd be next level.
Dig a hole with your Iron Talon.
There you go. Iron Talon. Activate the dig hole.
Well, I mean, we're adding all these new items to Dota.
That's where you can hide gems.
We can add a shovel. No, add a shovel. You can
Yeah.
use the shovel to dig a hole in the ground. You can place an item in the hole, and then you cover it back up.
I'm about to die. Shovel gem.
And then no one can uncover it until you
Unless
come
you
back
have a
with
shovel.
Exactly.
Oh, but then you have to get this, the metal detector. Then they'll have a metal detector item, and you can sweep through and find all the things that are dug up, shoveled and.
That's how you found Techie's mines.
Ah.
Because the new strat would be for Techies to shovel and dig his mines, so you couldn't see him buy anything. But then you get someone to mine sweep with a metal detector.
Valve, you can hire me whenever.
I hope you guys are never on the balance team.
Someone's coming in like, oh, it's like Minecraft. There's shovels, there's picks, and there's Ush. Charges in for Benjaz.
Wait,
Another
where's the setup?
strike?
What?
Oh, he's hoping for the stun from the neutral creep, I guess, but not going to be there.
I mean, they were clearly setting up, but the setup
Bane
was
was almost there for grip.
so far away.
The creeps were all about to die.
Oh, he's going for Aether Lens on the Bane. I like that. I like that, Mr. Mario.
Yeah, that's a really good item on Bane.
Yeah, very, very good.
It doesn't increase pure damage, right? It's only magic damage.
It does increase pure damage.
It does increase pure damage.
Because
It's
it's
just
still a
all
spell.
spells, right? Okay. That's really good.
Really good.
It's weird that they decided to take an objective like now. The ages just ran out.
Oh, it helps
BKB.
secure now a BKB for Mr. Sven.
Sven's keeping up with the anti-mage. This is really good.
Well, I mean, they don't have to do anything now. They just go back and farm.
Right.
I think a large reason why he kept up is just because of the ancients.
Yeah. I think they made the right decision. They could have 5-man a little harder, but like y'all said earlier, the spin would have really fell behind, so they kind of made the right decisions here. Kept him farm up. He's about the same as
No
anti-mage.
reason. No reason to risk it. Go back and farm. Wait for cooldown.
Because they're still pretty happy, I think, with how they can fight him in the mid game.
Well, we'll see what kind of opportunities will open up here. But otherwise, I agree. Power Friendship. Know that they're probably more in control. We'll kind of step back further farm. Well, not today. Just kind of work with what they got.
I think Abaddon just gets a scepter here.
Straight to Ags.
Yeah.
What kind of heavy burst mitigation is he going to be working with here? Will help against Mana Void, I assume, if he can time it out.
Yep.
That'll be nice.
I think it's just another cooldown to keep people alive.
Yeah, so good. I mean, it's another one of those things too that your team just the other teams don't really know how to react around it still, even really. Like there's so many times I see it where a bad just pops out and
I
so
think you
much
have to run.
damage is soaked up. Like
I think the run waited out and then re-engage.
yeah. And there's a lot of times where there's just the first fight with the Ags, you don't realize he has it yet, and you just lose the fight horribly, and you don't know why. And they're like, oh, Abaddon.
Yeah,
got
you
his
wonder why
Ags.
everyone is conka-boated.
Yeah.
What if you had Kunka Boat and Axe?
It's almost diminishing
And
returns at that
Centaur
point.
Ags.
Oh, no damage. Literally no damage.
Never damage. Never damage team.
You can throw in a Ag Scepter Omni too for backup.
Oh, snap.
Man,
4-man refresher too. Alright, we're going too far.
too deep, too deep.
We'll never die, but we'll never do damage.
That's why they all buy blade mail.
So he's got his Yasha, we'll see. He's not looking to get a Hyperstone, so it looks like straight to Manta here for Mr. Benjas. Benyas.
Or is
Oh, no. We'll see.
I don't know. What's the win condition for not today?
Is he a bandwagoner? No.
he waiting for Power Freedom Power friendship to
Power of freedom.
get impatient.
I think the rest of
Freedom.
I think the entire team has to deal with Sven, and
Path
Anti-Mage
of freedom.
has to deal with Death Prophet.
Path of friendship.
Rest in peace, Eosin number 52.
We're having fun.
We promise. Oh, good.
All right, they're making a move.
Here we go. Bum-ba-dum-bum. As I charge down the mid lane, don't care about creeps at all.
I don't approve of that by snaking. Using your stun like that to clear the wave, your level 2 Stormbolt.
And tower down, no problem.
Let's back and wait for next DP ulti. Yes. Great work, team.
And the
Sounds
response
nice.
is that AM got his manta done. Woo!
He's not ready for like another 10,000 gold.
Yeah.
Just looking at one team that's like, okay, we got an AM, we got to build up our big weapon here. We're gonna need time. And then you have another team over here, Power Friendship, that's like, well, we need time to wait for our next DP ult when we have everything, and then we make that next push happen. Then we're gonna wait again. Doesn't lead to the most exciting Dota ever, but
But not today's going in. Trying to break the paradigm.
Suddenly
Wait,
a
wait.
hidden Mario in the woods. Oh, we'll
that
have to
was a
stop
huge-
his Fiend's grip.
That was a big mistake.
That was a waste of grip.
Yeah. Sven
Uh-oh.
wasn't even there.
There you go. Not today's win condition, taking advantage of mistakes. Can they get some objectives?
No Roshan.
A
They're, like,
bad end is
panicking.
not
There's, like,
invincible.
Bot's pushed. Top. I mean, top's just kind of unsafe.
Whoa, this undying build.
Brown boot mech.
How do you have enough mana to cast everything?
I think that's not bad. He's got like 600 mana right now.
Uh-oh.
It's not good. Oh no.
Where the
One
hell
six.
you going?
Wait, he's fine. He's fine.
I think he just charged. Yeah.
Oh,
Nice.
or not.
Told you he's fine.
He's so good now.
He
He's
wasn't
in a
talk- he
good
wasn't
place.
talking about the Spear Breaker.
He has Midas.
He gets to take a break from this game.
Penalty booth.
Look, he's 30 seconds to rest his hand.
Sorry guys, I had to go to the bathroom anyway.
Did it on purpose.
Oh, now Rush is up. That was a pretty early Rush spawn actually.
It was 2 minutes.
Okay, that's early as I thought.
I don't think Power Friendship should fight this. But they're going to do it.
But they're going to do it anyways, as they hop in, and there's going to be a nice
Uh-oh.
high ground tombstone, though, here for not today. If they don't have a way to deal with it, this could actually be a bit of a problem for Power of Friendship here. And
Why
Sven's
don't
trying
you
to
just
cleave out from the
cleave
low
it?
ground. No, I can't really do much of work on it at all.
That's sad you can't cleave zombies.
And they'll just have to wait down the timer. And this proves to be a bit ineffective here. Not today, are just going to be bullied out from the pit.
Oh, this is really good.
Oh, they got to catch on the Bedjazz here. Bedjazz looking to turn on to Ush. Now he's amped up and the jump in from the Sven. And they're not getting enough damage here onto this AM yet, so he's going to be able to blink away to safety. Now they look for the follow-up as they catch him with the Yules. They move in. He's still able to blink out from trouble, but this time, though, he will not be able to make it out.
I thought he was going to blink into the trees.
I was gonna say, you
That's
never
what I
run into
thought.
the
I was like,
trees.
oh, I thought they caught someone else, but they caught the AM again.
When you see Ghost, you just bounce.
Yeah.
Like, yeah,
Once again, Ush setting its team up. He bashed through 2 people and then ulted AM.
Yeah, it was really good. And now they get Rush.
He's gonna
Mistakes into
cancel-
counter mistakes.
Now we see Power of Friendship able to acquire the Aegis for themselves. And with this, with their cooldowns soon to be refreshed, I'm sure they might close out the rest of these tier 2s and maybe make a respectable move into the high ground if possible. Death Prophet also able to finish out her precious little Octarine core. And it will be Sven who grabs up this Axe.
I'm not sure why they decided to fight that. It was,
Oh, is it Spirit Breaker Ags?
yeah, apparently. It's almost done.
Don't see those very often.
I don't.
I'm not a fan.
Yeah, I'm not a fan either. Like the AOE on the bash.
hit all the Manta illusions.
Yeah, the AOE is really small. It's like lion. It's like lion Ag's finger AOE. It's not very big.
Can you,
I think it might have gotten increased in the most recent patch actually, or 6.85.
can
It's
you
a little
ult
bit bigger.
the
But
zombies?
I don't know if it does anything to them.
Zombie clear?
It lowers the cooldown, right?
It does lower the cooldown.
By a dramatic amount? Or
I think so.
By a pretty significant amount actually. Yeah. So maybe it's okay. I want to see what all got changed. I know it got changed.
What other item would
relatively
be better? SB?
I think Shadow Blade's a little bit better because
Glimmer?
they're doing some good catch outs. Like,
No, Glimmer's not very good.
Oh, here we go. Jump in. DK. That's an early pop of the borrowed time here for MJW to avoid the stun. So now he won't have one. He needs the assistance. There's going to be the drums. Now the commitment in from the AM, and they're going to get the kill. Onto the Abaddon here. This is not today's chance. The commitment in. DDX is going to step back from the stun. And now they'll put their pressure instead onto the tier 2. Ag's now complete for the Spear Breaker, and I'm curious to see what the hell this thing's going to do.
Oh, 20-second cooldown. All right.
That's pretty
I mean,
good.
that's
pretty
still like once a fight, though. You're not going to be doing it more than
Yeah.
once anyways. I mean, unless it was like a 5-second cooldown or something. I don't know. I'm not sold, to be
Yeah.
honest with you.
I think the only time I ever seen it put to good use is against PL. You can instantly blow up
Yeah.
a bunch of the illusions. If not blow them up, you can at least find the real one really easily.
Well, we'll see. Maybe Ush
I thought
knows
he was
something
about to
that we
YOLO
don't.
on that.
All right, is this another one of those pushes?
Well, they finally have all 5 there and their ghosts up.
Dire's
It's
bottom
time
tower
to
is
go
under attack.
for high ground. Here we go.
No god strength though.
Bring out the ghosts.
Should be up really soon, right?
Again,
Thinking, please stop stunning.
he
the
keeps
creeper.
stunning the creep waves. Now he won't have it for the fight. If it starts right now. Weave is out, a defensive weave. And they're starting to go to work here on these racks. We'll see what the response is going to be from Not Today. They're already all in home base here. Their jump in crush will be on the lone Death Prophet here. DDX might not be able to make it away with his life, and he will get
What
dropped
happened
there.
to
And
him?
yeah, he just got blown up. Does the Ags add a
Huh?
one-hit kill that I didn't know about? What the hell was
He
that?
dropped from like 80%.
It's the ghost. The ghost just like
I
swarmed
guess
him.
that was ridiculous.
Wait, why are they running into snaking? You just turn
Oh.
around and destroy everyone.
Pop the mech to get the early grave here, and now they put their focus instead onto the Slardar. He's fine. Benja's going to be eating up a bit of that Soul Siphon a bit.
Okay, that's
Have to step back.
two Spirit
Two
Breaker
Spirit Breaker
ultis.
ultis. I was gonna say
All right.
one more than the expected value. And you get out.
They
With
get
the
out with a tier
cooldowns.
3 with the racks. So a big win there for Power Friendship. Good insta burst kill, and it got the buyback out of the DK. So big win for them.
He has so much armor.
He's so strong. Where is he by next now? He's got 2.6k here.
Daedalus?
Daedalus for sure.
the Ags only. So the Ags reduces the cooldown to 20 seconds
Mhm.
on Spirit Breaker and increases the cast range to 850.
Oh.
It does, I don't think it buffs damage. It does. It does apply greater bash and a 250 AOE around it, and it wasn't actually buffed anytime recently. I was getting that confused.
Do you need the cast range? I feel like you're just like charging an ulti.
Yeah, a lot of the time. The 20-second cooldown's nice, but like, how many times do you get 22 two Nether Strikes off in a fight?
We will see.
Apparently once so far.
Yeah, right?
One
That's
out
true.
of one.
1 out of 1.
One out
It's
of
hard.
one.
A lot of fights don't really go, longer
20
than 20
seconds
seconds. Is 20 seconds is
20 seconds is kind of the high end, but these
Yeah.
are kind of extended, like kind of
a
poke and
long
peel.
base,
These are kind
a
of like
long sieging process.
yeah, they're kind of like attack and peel back
Yeah.
kind of fight. So it could be good.
I think Ice Frog intended you to buy Octarine with it. on
I
Spirit
feel like
Breaker.
this is going to be one of those next heroes that gets some other perk with an Ag Scepter, on one of his other skills, like a
That's how
Tide
Frog
Hunter
intended.
thing.
Going
I feel
in.
like he'll get that.
I'm gonna follow up on the slam.
Can't fight in a
And,
ghost.
was those Raxes or houses made of paper, because they're gone, and now Power Friendship are just going to turn their backs and walk away here. Not today. Eventually have to do something here. I mean, AM,
Once
I
you
know
ghosts in your house, the property value is too low to even be worth anything anyway.
he can make some terrible sitcom out of it, though, I guess.
I feel like he just got outdrafted. Pretty hard.
Yeah, the AM last pick.
I mean,
Sven?
even before that, like,
I think because it ended up like they realized they had to do something ridiculous, right? Or not ridiculous necessarily, but just apart from what they had planned originally.
I mean, they led in with their draft getting an Undying Dazzle. So, I mean,
is
what does
good.
that say? Like, strong. We want strong lanes,
Yeah.
and the Dazzle's like, a good defensive support. Then it just kind of varied a bit. They got the Slardar for, which Slardar you can't really fault too much. Great initiation. And then a DK came in, which is kind of like, are we pushing? We want more tank, more bruising. Where's the damage?
The Abaddon pick really screwed them over.
Yeah, it did.
No, the thing is they first picked Bane, I believe, and then this next two picks were Undying Slardar, and then they just picked and then they picked Spirit Breaker, I believe, and then they didn't ban Abaddon, and then Abaddon gets to the next phase and they pick Abaddon. I think that's a really big mistake.
They just weren't expecting it.
Yeah, because it ruins DK stun, it ruins Slardar stun. Oh, look at that Aether.
rain.
Aether Lens. And
Why
now
didn't he
he
stun
is
him?
gripping from a different game, but the follow-up
Oh.
lead in stacks stun.
Snaking had no mana. That was a mistake.
Probably because he stunned creeps.
As company stuck on the low ground a bit here, while everyone else kind of
It's
gets
okay.
caught up at
He's
the
going
stairs.
to Nether
There's a
Strike
lot
again.
of zombies on the Prophet.
You're right.
Where's the AoE Nether Strike?
They're chasing forward here. They're going to get the catch. Grave on the bed just keeps him alive. He's able to get the Mana Void off, but now she's starting to
Boom!
heal up from the
Number
Octarine
2.
core. And second Nether Strike here. The only reason they got this GG now. It is over.
That did work.
Did it kill all the zombies, or did the tombstone run out?
I didn't see. I just
I
saw it
can't
kill
tell.
AM and
I'm pretty sure it doesn't kill
It
zombies.
should. I mean, what no other like AoE magic ability.
That was a weird draft.
Yeah. I feel like after you see the Abaddon pick, you just
Cry.
You definitely shouldn't pick DK after that.
Yeah, things started getting a bit awkward once the DK came out. That's when I was like, I don't know what's going on here, but
I think Shadow Fiend would have been much better.
Yeah, because the whole reason picking DK is they wanted to be able to keep their supports in their lanes and not have to rotate mid that often, so they pick somebody safe like DK, and then they just
Yeah.
Bam.
DK is just to avoid dying to Spirit Breaker, I guess.
Right.
But he still died to Spirit Breaker anyways. So.
yeah, why not like a? Do you think something like a Puck would have been okay, or is Puck terrible against
I like
the Death
Puck
Prophet?
a lot versus
Puck, SP's trying to charge out. Silence is wonderful. You're
Invoker?
locking down, something like that. Invoker was bad.
I'm sure it was.
But they could have made an earlier commitment to an Invoker over a Dazzle plus Undying.
Right.
They could have replaced one of those with an Invoker easy. But they didn't.
I think Shadow Fiend was their best bet. If you're gonna pick Anti-Mage at the end, then you definitely should have picked Shadow Fiend.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you
It
can't
just
fight.
seems weak with one dying though. Like they just seem to veer away from their strategy.
What is their strategy?
I don't know. Fight early with a lot of minus armor, and then they're like, oh wait, we need something to deal with Spirit Breaker. Oh wait, we need more late game, and then they just go AM.
Yep.
Right. Like that Dazzle.
Well, I mean, if you're
Sword
gonna-
Undying's pressure.
I mean, if that's the case, then you might. I mean, Shadow Fiend still fits that because that's more minus.
Yeah,
armor.
but not the AM.
Oh, not the AM though.
I think the Shadow Fiend would work fine.
Yeah.
I like that. But
What do you think, though, about Power Friendship? How do you think they're going to be doing moving forward? Do we
we haven't seen
give them a freebie on that series? Do you think they would hold up against like a Shazam squad? Okay. What about going against DC? Something like that.
I need
How
to
do
see
we
them
scale?
play versus a faster paced team to
Yes.
see how they actually
Hand-
hold up.
yeah.
Yeah.
I agree.
Need to see him face adversity too. Any type of like snaking away to team has had issues with like emotional defeats, and so. Well, I'm being serious. Like I don't mean that to be flamey. Like they have issues where like if they get beaten in like a morale like losing way, they have a really hard time like coming back from that. I don't mean that like it happens to everyone, right?
So we need Shazam to beat them really badly and bad manner to them, and then we'll see them
Oh
next year.
yeah.
Well,
Shazam's
see, if
one of those teams.
if
that,
they ever
yeah,
lose
do
to a
that.
team they're not supposed to lose to, is when they have issues. Like I think
Okay,
that's
I can
what's
s-
gonna
I can see some trash talking between Mason and Snaking.
Yeah, exactly. But I think having I bet Mario's calling the shots for that team probably, and so
Probably.
he might be wrangling them together. I mean, everything seemed to be a lot more crisp in terms of decision making for that team than what I
I
expected.
feel like it's a joint thing because Way 2 used to be a captain of
Right.
the team too, so
Yeah.
he probably does a lot of it too.
He captained Liquid there towards the end and his more
Right.
recent teams.
Right.
So
Do we have groups for America, or have they not done yet?
they've been a bit of a cluster. So
All right.
Oh, there we go.
I wanted to see so Complexity is in also the same group of Power Friendship, so we could see Snaking versus Swindle.
Oh,
That's always a good one.
Which team does not have
How
shit
highly your own
talkers?
character?
Not today doesn't have any shit talkers on that team, does it?
Who? Not today?
Yeah, Bitjazz and
Nah,
none
they're
of them
pretty.
other guys.
No, that's all on Team Unknown.
Yeah, that's Unknown and the Elite Wolf Squad.
Elite Wolves trash talks?
They just had the trash talking members of Not Today. Not as bad, not nearly as bad. Like still probably one of the lower, but like.
Wow,
Bitjazz,
Team Archon
I
at
think it's
3-1.
Really?
They won one Void Boys and 2-0 Elite.
Who did
I'm
DC
surprised
lose to?
Elite Wolves is 1-3.
I wonder who DC dropped a
DC
game
won 1
against.
to.
Oh, who was
Elite
their
Wolves.
first series? Elite Wolves?
Elite Wolves. They won
Oh,
one
one
Elite
Elite Wolves and then 2-1 to Leviathan. Okay.
2, yeah.
Leviathan only played against DC, and yeah, all right.
That's a tough group. I don't think Leviathan's gonna do much more,
Shazam.
unfortunately. Shazam!
Shazam. All right, so that wraps up that series, and I know that this is going to wrap up my shift. Some of you probably still stuck here for a bit. I know LD said he's next to come on, so there's going to be a bit of a caster switch-up as we move on forward with the rest of America. I believe the next... I can't remember what it said for the next series.
Complexity Shazam.
Complexity Shazam. There it is.
Hocus
Thank you.
pocus.
Thank you. Thank
I
you.
think that's going to be a really close
And
match.
thank you. Sounds good. One more time? All right, I hate you. Thank you. All right. God damn it, Rob. All right. So with that, we'll cut to a break. We'll see you guys soon for our next series.